Okay. Hi. I hope you are all doing well. Um, because I'm just setting up. I just want to get everything on the move, just to get everything on the move. Okay. All right. So let's get on. Today I've already shot this particular video, but I think it will just be okay if I'm able to come to you and then share this brief knowledge with you. Okay, there are several people who have different forms of skin tags all over their body, and skin tags can be deposited or they can be found on several areas, especially where the skin folds are. Now, if you have skin tags around the skin folds, usually you see it around the neck region, right? You see it around the neck region. Yeah, some people too, you are going to see it all over their faces. There are people with multiple skin tags, and you can find these skin tags all over their faces. Yeah, like that. Blackheads and stuff like that. And it's different from pimples, acne, right? People call pimples, people call acne pimples. So it's different from that. Folliculitis, no. But this is excess skin that has grown beyond its own borders. So, talking of which, I'll be walking you through some of the home remedies you can also use in order to, I mean, get the right outcome. So you can be how do I call it? You can actually be someone who is having these skin tags. Probably you have tried getting assistance with the different types of therapies there are, and I'll walk you through them. I'm going to walk you through them. But in today's live, I am going to tell you two surprising things you need to do. So, one is a lifestyle modification which you have to do in order to attain or get rid of these skin tags. And in the same way, I'm going to show you a home remedy. That's the second part. So, hooray, just stay with me. I'm going to show you the home remedy that you can actually use in order to get the skin tags removed overnight. So, there are two things, and I'm going to show you the routine or the ratio we call 1:1 ratio, which will help you be able to get rid of your skin tag, irrespective of the size it is, the consistency, or whatever. But what is skin tags? What are skin tags in the first place? What are skin tags? So, you should know that skin tags are growth on the skin. Okay, they are excessive growth on the skin. So there are people you can actually find on their faces, their skin tags on their skin around the armpit level, that is the axilla. Okay, there are skin tags over there. You see some on their abdomen, their back, okay, all over. But with skin tags, there is one thing about it. You should know that it's not something that you should panic about. You shouldn't panic about seeing skin tags on your skin or on your body. It can be benign. When I say benign, they are non-cancerous. All right. So when you see them, do not panic. Just feel free. Do whatever you have to do, because it's actually not something that is going to cause any harm. Majority of the time, the people who want us to do skin the tag removal are people who are basically for cosmetic purposes, just for cosmetic purposes. Majority of the times, people who want us to take off or take out their skin tags are usually basic for skin purposes. I quite remember a lady who came to the consulting. I think when I was doing my surgical rotation, she was like, "Oh, doc, I'm going to have my wedding in," I think she had about 4 to 6 months to prepare for her wedding. Now, whilst doing that, she said she wanted us to clear the skin tags for her so that she'll be able to dress beautifully or nicely. So she wanted to wear something like that to cover this part of her body and then expose especially the upper part like this, and which made a lot of sense. She had a lot of reasons why she wanted to get us to do it for her. So the treatment options were, the first one was surgical excision. So with the surgical excision, your doctor may want to remove the excise around the skin tag and then take it out. The next one, there is what we call band ligation. With band ligation, you see the base of the skin tag, we can tie a knot there and then expect that the skin tag falls. There are some people, they even use what we call herbal product, not what we call, but herbal product to smear on it, and then as the time goes, it falls off. Well, that is good. If you do it in the hospital setting, at least they will be able to pick the skin tag up, send it to the lab, and test whether this is cancerous or is non-cancerous, is benign, right? Now, away from that, there is also what we call the cryotherapy. Cryotherapy is when the let's say radiotherapy or radiologist may want to shine cold radiation on. The cold one is called the cryotherapy. So we shine cold light or cold laser light on it. And in the same way, there is also laser therapy. Okay, so don't get me wrong. The first one is surgical. Second is when we do the band ligation. Okay, all these things may come before even the surgical. All right, because they are the common ones. Sometimes they may even give you some creams to put on, and then these creams are able to shrink it. You need to see your doctor for that. But if you are home, that is when I am here to help you out. So if you are home, this is what you are going to do. This is what you are going to do. So you are going to, let me try to do this. If you are home, you can actually do this. You will, if you are home, you are going to do this for me. You are going to get yourself one unit. Let me get one or two things here. I wish I had a spoon and a cup, a glass just here to illustrate this thing for all of us. Now, what you are going to do is that you are going to get yourself castor oil. Now, pay attention very well, because this is the part I know you need, and this is the part you are the reason why you are here is because of this very part. So the first one, you are going to get yourself castor oil, and then secondly, get yourself baking soda. All right, so this is what you are going to do. You are going to take one, if depending on the size of the skin tag. If let's say it's big, it's huge, it means you are going to mix more, because we need to mix in order to be able to cover the entire wound, the entire skin tag. So you are going to take the ratio of 1:1 is you take 1 spoon of the castor oil, and the same you take 1 spoon of the baking soda. Drop it in a cup, stir it up, mix it, make sure it's uniformly mixed. Now that it's uniformly mixed, you are going to have a solution that looks like a cream or a gelatinous solution. When I say gelatinous solution, just like a gel, all right, such that you can be able to, take some of it. So you are going to take some of this thing, and then you are going to drop it on the skin tag. So you smear the whole thing on the skin tag, right? Whilst you've smeared it on, what is going to happen is that you are going to cover this skin tag. That's why I brought this. If you have a plaster, that will work perfectly, because plasters have a little bit of cloth-like or material-like structure in there, like cotton in there, which can help stick the cream to it. So you are going to take a bit of the plaster and then you drop it on. Now, make sure you do this overnight. The only reason why your skin tag may vanish that night is when the skin tag is small, or let's say it's tiny, it has very soft consistency, which means that, it's very soft, it's more fleshy. When you do that, it may vanish that night. If it's a skin tag you have kept over a very long period of time, which means that the skin tag has been there for ages, 10 years, 15 years. I think yesterday I was on live and I was telling people about this thing, this skin tag removal, and someone said, I saw mine for the first time like 10 years ago. Can anything be done? So in this case, you can do it, but the frequency, you have to repeat the same formula or formulation over a period of time. Okay, you are going to do it for like about a month or more, because you are going to use the same formula someone is using for a day. You are going to use it for, over a period of time. But what it's going to do is it's going to break all the hard tissues below the surface that you are seeing. Now, the reason why you are using castor oil is because, you see, castor oil has ability to penetrate. So castor oil can penetrate very, very deep through the skin tissues. So through the epidermis, the dermis, and it can go directly into the subcutaneous. So you can imagine, if we want it to go very deep, then we need to use castor oil to transport what chemical we want to transport, isn't it? Now, let's talk about the chemical we want to transport. We are transporting baking soda. Why? Baking soda has ability to break down. Baking soda can break down. It can break down any form of the. So this is what is happening. The immune therapy of the skin tag will be broken down by the baking soda, which is being transported with the oil, the castor oil. So castor oil will transport the baking soda for baking soda to be able to break down the specific immune therapy. Now, so the immunity of the skin tag is now broken because of the baking soda. The baking soda is able to do that. So you see, when you cover it, you give it more time, and you see you are going to sleep over a period of about 8 hours, 7 hours, 6 hours. Over this period of time, there's no distraction. The body is at rest and all that. Now, the skin will be able to absorb, break down as well, and cause the skin tag to clear off. Now, you should understand one thing. The first thing you are supposed to do is to reduce estrogen diet. Now, if you are looking for the foods or how to actually reduce estrogen diet, I will show you. I have a video in my bio. You can check it out. It's a video on endometriosis where I outlined 5 main foods which are basically estrogen reducing foods. It reduces the hormone estrogen. Now, if estrogen is reduced, then it means what? It's going to cause the even though the production of estrogen will be normal, it's not going to be excess in order to even give chance to appear on the skin. Is that okay? So it's going to maintain estrogen in their normal levels, and then you'll be able to deal with this. Now, if you are taking high carb diets too, you need to tone down very, very much. You need to reduce the carbohydrates that you've been taking. You need to reduce it. When you're able to reduce it, you can tell that the body is rejuvenating. You are repairing the skin tissues. So these two things, castor oil and baking soda, are the trick to reduce the skin tags, it's going to vanish. I can tell you that it's going to vanish. So if it's on the face, you can put it on the face in the morning, you peel it off, and then you check whether there's any improvement with that. You can also do same for when you check other areas of your body. All right, when you check other areas of your body and there are similar skin tags there, you can just check it out, and then you just put some of these gelatinous preparation you have made, and then just drop it on. Is that okay? If you are able to do that, then you can tell that absolutely you are going to get adequate amount of skin, which is cosmetically you are going to be free from some of these skin tags. Sometimes you see certain skin tags, they are so not nice. They are so not nice. You see, it is distended, it's soft and hanging, it's flabby, fluffy. I mean, sometimes it's so irritating. So, if you have skin tags, this should be able to help you get rid of majority of the skin tags on your skin, especially if you don't want to get it messed up with your cosmetic or your body. Is that okay? I hope this finds you well. Thank you.